Hello, my name is Robin. Welcome to my yoga garden. Today I'm going to share my condensed slow flow practice with you. I'm here with my able assistant Sailor, who will wander in and out of the video as he pleases because he's a dog, so he does doga. Today we're going to start in tabletop on our hands and knees, bringing our awareness to our breath with a nice flat back, pressing your palms into the mat, and just finding that ujjayi breath, breathing in through your nose and out. Focusing on engaging your core as you breathe in and breathe out. Take one more breath. Let it go. And then follow your own breath through 3 cat and cows, dropping your belly and lifting your chest as you gaze up on your in-breath. And then rounding your back, tucking in your chin on your out-breath. Do 2 more. One more. Then come back to a flat back, curl to the balls of your feet, and push back into downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, 6 inches or more between your feet, and drop your gaze so they're looking back between your legs. You can shake your head out and pedal out your dog, walking your dog, bending one knee, shifting the weight from side to side, just exploring how your hamstrings feel. And you breathe in and breathe out. One more breath in, empty completely, and then walk your toes to touch. On your next inhale, lift your right leg up. So flex your foot, pinky toe towards the mat, and nice straight arms as you lift up on the ball of your left foot. Take a breath in, and then bend your knee and stack your right hip on top of your left, opening up your whole right side body. Spreading your toes, breathing in, lifting that knee high, and breathing out. 2 more, in and out. 1 more to allow yourself to really open up, and then release your right foot next to your left on your next in-breath. Lift your left leg up, internally rotating. Breathe in and breathe out. Come high on the ball of your right foot and exhale. Take another breath in, lift that leg high, bend your left leg, drop your heel to your glute, and open up your left hip. 3, 2, 1 more powerful breath in, and then sweep your left foot to the top of the mat, your right foot to follow, 6 inches or more between your feet, opposite hands to opposite biceps. And now you're in ragdoll. Refocusing your awareness to your spine this time, shaking your head out, bending your knees and shifting your upper body side to side, or spreading your toes, living on the edge, rocking forward and back. Take 1 more breath in. Release your hands. Heel toe your feet to touch. Inhale, press down to come all the way up. Reach high, breathe in, and exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Find a nice flat back. And exhale, drop your hands back. Inhale, rise up. Reach back. Exhale, bow low. Inhale, lengthen your spine. And then as you exhale, drop your hands, step back into a high push-up. 6 inches or more, 2 fists width between your feet. Engage your core, Uddiyana Bandha. Take a breath in. If you need to, you can drop your knees. One more breath in. Forward and down as you exhale. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And then roll over the toes to downward facing dog. Take a breath in and a breath out. In and then out. One more. Get empty. Walk to the top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Rise up and reach back as you inhale. Fold as you exhale. Lengthen on your in-breath. High to low. Again, dropping to your knees an option. Upward facing dog or cobra. Downward facing dog as you exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. In and then out. Take one more full breath in. Get completely empty. Walk or float. Top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Rise. Hips forward, shoulders back. Bow. Exhale. A flat back on your in-breath. Chaturanga Dandasana. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. That's called the Sun A, designed to warm you up and open you up to a deeper practice. One of the ways you can modify your Sun A's is you can take out that push-up. So that's your choice. Take one more breath in, push that tailbone high, empty, float, flat, fold, chair. Now we begin Sun Salutations B. Your toes touch and weight in your heels. Breathe in, Uddiyana Bandha. Inhale, squeeze your thighs, inner thighs. A breath in, steady gaze. Now take one more breath in. Exhale as you bow. A flat back on your in-breath, high to low. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Right foot forward, warrior one. I like to start with my hands on my hips and check in and see that my hips are square before I release. So breathe in and square those hips. Inhale, back foot ground into the mat. A breath in, reach up, sink low. In and out. Take one more breath. High to low or skip it and meet me in downward facing dog. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Left foot forward, warrior one. Check into your feet. Square your hips and breathe in and out. Again, in, out. A breath in, front knee over your ankle. Breathe in. Ground your pinky edge of your back foot into the mat. Take one more breath. High to low or skip it and meet me in downward facing dog. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Fill up. Get empty. In, tailbone high. Take one more breath. Squeeze it all out first. Walk or float, top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Chair, 3, 2, Take one more huge breath in. Bow. A flat back on your in-breath. High to low. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Right foot forward, warrior one. 3, 2. Take one more breath and open up to warrior two. Take up more space on your mat if you can. Sink deep. Breathe in. Ease in your neck and shoulders. Again, in. Steady gaze forward. A breath in. Front knee pushes towards the right. Now take one more breath. High to low. Remember, you can always take these out. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Left foot warrior one. 3, 2. Take one more breath in. Open to warrior two. Breathe in. Take up space on your mat. In. Strong back leg. A breath in. Uddiyana Bandha. 2 more. One more breath. Chaturanga. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. A big breath in. And a big breath out. In. Uddiyana Bandha. Fill up. Get completely empty. Walk or float. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Chair, one breath. Bow. Lengthen as you inhale. Low push-up, hop or step. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Right foot warrior one. Breathe all the way up. Open up to warrior two. A breath in. High to low, or meet me in downward facing dog. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Left foot forward, warrior one. One breath. Open to two. Fill up. Chaturanga. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Toes touch. Lift your right leg up. Breathe in. Square your hips. Again, in and out. Now take one more. Bend your knee, open up. You can stay and breathe for 3, 2. Drop your right foot. Lift your left leg up. Pinky toe towards the mat. Breathe in and breathe out. In and out. One more. Bend your knee and stay for 3, 2. Take one more breath. Release your left foot next to your right. A breath in and a breath out. Float top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. Inhale, chair. Exhale, bow. Halfway lift. High to low. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Right foot forward, warrior one. Open up to warrior two. Take a breath in. Drop your right hand to your thigh. Left arm reaches up, or you can streamline it for extended side angle. Use your core and not weight in your right hand. Breathe in and open up. In and breathe out. Two more. One more. Inhale back to warrior two. Straighten your front leg. And this time drop your right hand to your shin, left arm up. Triangle. Muscle to bone. Shoulder on top of shoulder and hip on top of hip. 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Use your in-breath and come all the way back up. Soften your knee, hands to your hips, step your left foot in, straighten your right leg. Take a breath in, namaste, forward bend. Any arms you wish. You can use a block, you can use the floor, you can use your front leg, or you can reverse namaste. Breathe in and scissor those inner thighs together. Inhale and let it go. Breathe in and breathe out. 2 more. In, out. 1 more. Empty. Step back. Go through vinyasa or meet in downward facing dog. Downward facing dog, left foot forward. Warrior 1. Open up to warrior 2. Take a breath in. Left hand to your thigh, right arm reaches up, extended side. You can choose to wrap your arm around your low back and simply whatever opens up that right side body. Breathe in and breathe out. In, use your core. A breath in, reach. 2 more. Inhale and exhale. Fill up. Empty. Use your next breath to come back to warrior 2. Straighten your front leg. Drop your left hand to your shin or block or floor. Triangle. Stacking and rolling that right hip back. You breathe in and breathe out. 4, 3, 2, take 1 more breath. Empty. Use your core and your in-breath to come up. Bring your hands to your hips, soften your front leg. Step your right foot in 3 feet from your front. Namaste, forward bend. Surrender. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more. High to low. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Bring your toes to touch. Lift your right leg up. Step it all the way through your hands and come into a low lunge. So in a low lunge, your hands are on the mat. You can drop your knee to modify if you wish. Engage your core and breathe in for 5, 4, 3, 2. Now lift those arms and lift your chest off your thighs for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart and get empty. And then left elbow on right thigh or outside the right thigh for a crescent twist. Breathe in to lengthen. And as you exhale, twist, lifting your chest. In, out. You're rinsing toxins. Breathe in and let them go. 2 more. 1 more in. Make it your biggest. Empty completely. Inhale, make your way up to warrior 2. High to low, or step right to downward facing dog. That's where I'm going to go here. Once you get to downward facing dog, toes touch, lift your left leg up. Step it all the way through. Low lunge. Again, you can stay up or you can drop your knee. Breathe in. Engage your core. 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hover. Release the arms, use your core. 5, 4, powerful. 3, Uddiyana Bandha. 2, now inhale, reach up. Bring your hands to your heart, get empty, and then twist to your left. Elbow on top or outside of that knee. Breathe in and twist. Lengthen as you inhale. Thumb knuckles towards your sternum as you exhale. Breathe in. Rib cage towards the ceiling. 2 more. In. 1 more. Your biggest. Squeeze it all out. Inhale back up to warrior 2. Take a breath in and high to low, or skip it and go back to downward facing dog. Upward facing, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Take a breath in and a breath out. Top of your mat. Halfway lift, breathe in. Fold, breathe out. On your next in-breath, lift your left leg up and begin to play with balance, or just drop your head towards your knee and breathe. 5, 4, if you fall, you don't fall far. 3, and that is life after all. We fall, we get up and do it again. 2, lift that leg as high as you can. Take 1 more breath. Release your left foot. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold and lift your right leg up. Standing split on the other side. Play with balance or not for 5. Spread your toes. 4. Ground your feet into the mat, your foot. 3. Let it shake, let it go. 2, lift it high. Take 1 more breath. Drop your right foot to meet your left. Press down to come all the way up as you inhale. Reach high. Bring your hands to your heart center. This is the end of this short version of a slow flow. Thank you very much for joining me. Stay tuned for parts 3 and 4 where we do balance and restore. Namaste.